Canada, the cradle and the comeback. Canada's relationship with hockey isn't just about sport. It's about national identity. The game was born on Canadian frozen ponds, and for decades their superiority was simply assumed. Canada's first golden era spans from 1920 to 1967, beginning with 4 consecutive Olympic gold medals. During this period, they didn't just win, they invented the modern professional game through the legendary Original Six era. For 25 seasons, just 6 NHL teams battled for the Stanley Cup. With only about 120 roster spots available, the talent concentration was unprecedented. Teams faced each other 14 times per season, breeding the kind of hatred that only comes from extreme familiarity. This era gave us legends like Gordie Howe and Maurice "Rocket" Richard. When NHL President Clarence Campbell suspended Richard in 1955, Montreal erupted in riots. This wasn't just about hockey. It was French Canadians expressing decades of frustration about being treated as second-class citizens. But Canada's unquestioned dominance faced its first real challenge in 1972. The Summit Series against the Soviet Union was supposed to be an easy showcase of Canadian superiority. Instead, it became a desperate fight for survival. Team Canada player Phil Esposito captured the national anxiety perfectly after being booed by home fans. "We're doing the best we can. We're trying. We're really trying." Paul Henderson's series-winning goal with 34 seconds left in Game 8 saved Canadian pride, but the narrow victory exposed cracks in their foundation. For the next 3 decades, Canada struggled to recapture consistent international dominance. Their second golden era arrived with the near-permanent integration of NHL players into Olympic competition. From 2002 to 2014, Canada leveraged its unmatched professional talent to establish modern tournament supremacy, winning Olympic gold in Salt Lake City, Vancouver, and Sochi. This era was anchored by generational talents like Sidney Crosby, who scored the golden goal in Vancouver 2010, cementing his place in Canadian hockey mythology. Behind this success was the Hockey Canada long-term player development model, a systematic approach that views development as a holistic process, focusing on physical, mental, emotional, and cognitive growth. The Soviet Union, the Red Machine. If Canada invented hockey, the Soviet Union perfected it. Their golden era from 1954 to 1991 stands as the most dominant period in international hockey history. The system was explicitly political. Created under the Stalin era, its purpose was to demonstrate Soviet superiority during the Cold War. By exploiting the IOC's amateur rules, the Soviet Union fielded teams of full-time state-supported athletes, many drafted into military clubs like the Central Red Army. The results were staggering. From their debut in 1954 to the nation's dissolution in 1991, the Soviet team won a medal in every major tournament entered. They claimed 7 of 9 Olympic gold medals between 1956 and 1988 and captured 22 IIHF World Championship gold medals. The tactical foundation was laid by Anatoly Tarasov, the father of Russian hockey. Unconfined by North American traditions, Tarasov developed a game based on maximum movement and puck possession. His system featured spectacular passing, intricate teamwork, and devastating speed, a stark contrast to the more static, individualistic play prevalent in North America. Soviet players weren't just athletes, they were weapons in the Cold War. Their training was brutal, their discipline absolute. When they toured North America in the 1970s, NHL teams were shocked by their conditioning and skill. In exhibitions against NHL teams between 1976 and 1991, Soviet clubs won 14 of 18 total series. But the system came at a massive personal cost. Players like Vyacheslav Fetisov later described an oppressive regime where they were virtual prisoners of the state. The eventual collapse of the Soviet Union allowed players to criticize the management and infrastructure that had both elevated and imprisoned them. The subsequent exodus of elite talent, most famously the Russian Five, Sergei Fedorov, Igor Larionov, Vyacheslav Fetisov, Vyacheslav Kozlov, and Vladimir Konstantinov, transformed the NHL. These players introduced the Soviet philosophy of passing, positionless fluidity, and teamwork to North America, cementing the Red Machine's tactical legacy even after the regime itself dissolved. United States moments of miracle. The United States hockey success is defined not by sustained dominance, but by strategic, high-impact moments that transcended sport. The 1980 Miracle on Ice remains the quintessential American hockey moment. The U.S. team, comprised of college players and minor leaguers, faced a Soviet team that had won 4 consecutive Olympic gold medals and had routed them 10-3 in a recent exhibition. Coach Herb Brooks' pregame speech captured the American spirit perfectly. Great moments are born from great opportunity. Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team in the world. When Al Michaels delivered his iconic call, "Do you believe in miracles?" Yes! It wasn't just about hockey. It was a massive cultural and political victory during the peak of the Cold War, a moment when a group of college kids defeated the mighty Soviet machine. While 1980 was a triumph of amateur idealism, 1996 marked the assertion of the professional program. The U.S. men's team struck a major blow against their northern rivals by defeating Canada on Canadian soil to win the 1996 World Cup of Hockey. This best-on-best tournament, featuring fully professional rosters, proved that the American program could consistently match and defeat the established Canadian powerhouse. But America's most sustained golden era belongs to the women's team. Since winning the inaugural Olympic gold medal in 1998, the U.S. women have established a remarkable duopoly with Canada. Every Olympic final but 1 and 21 of 23 IIHF World Championship finals have featured this singular, fiercely contested rivalry. Sweden, Tre Kroner's technical mastery. Sweden's national team, Tre Kroner, represents the perfect blend of skill, discipline, and tactical sophistication. Their defining golden era peaked in 2006 when they became the first nation in ice hockey history to win both the Olympic gold medal and the IIHF World Championship gold in the same calendar year, a feat known as the double gold. In Turin, Sweden defeated rival Finland 3-2 in the Olympic final. Weeks later, they secured the World Championship title in Latvia with a commanding 4-0 shutout victory over the Czech Republic. This historic achievement demonstrated an unparalleled ability to manage personnel, maintain high-level conditioning, and execute tactically across demanding schedules. It reflected a highly technical and disciplined program structure that maximized Sweden's talent pool. The Swedish system emphasizes skill development from an early age, with a focus on skating, puck handling, and tactical awareness. This approach has produced some of the most complete players in hockey history, from Börje Salming to Niklas Lidström to Henrik Lundqvist. Sweden's success is particularly impressive given their population of just 10 million people, a fraction of hockey powers like Canada, Russia, and the United States. Their ability to consistently produce elite talent speaks to the efficiency and effectiveness of their development model. Finland, the Lions' systematic rise. Finland's hockey program demonstrates how a small nation can systematically rise to global prominence through strategic development and tactical discipline. The Finns first broke through on the international stage with their golden generation, winning the 1995 World Championship. Despite a period with few additional golds, Finland demonstrated remarkable consistency, securing medals in 5 of 7 Winter Olympic Games between 1994 and 2014. Finland's definitive modern golden era peaked in 2022 when they successfully repeated Sweden's historic feat, becoming only the second country to win both the Olympic and World Championship gold medals in the same season. This achievement validated the maturity of the Finnish development system, which underwent a significant overhaul around 2009. The restructured program has consistently produced high-quality players such as Patrick Lane and Jesse Puljujärvi, maximizing the talent from a nation of just 5.5 million people. Finland's success is built on a foundation of exceptional goaltending, disciplined team defense, and opportunistic counterattacking. Their system emphasizes collective effort over individual brilliance, allowing them to consistently compete with and defeat nations with deeper talent pools. Czech Republic, the post-Cold War symbol. The Czech Republic's defining modern golden era centered on the 1998 Nagano Olympics, the first Olympic tournament to feature NHL players. Led by the transcendent goaltending of Dominik Hasek and key players like Jaromír Jágr, the Czechs stunned the hockey world by defeating Canada, the United States, and Russia en route to the gold medal. This victory held profound significance beyond sport. It was widely viewed as a symbol of national reassertion, described by the IIHF as the most important event in the country's history after the 1968 uprising. The Czechs carried this momentum into the subsequent World Championships, achieving an exceptional run of 3 consecutive gold medals in 1999, 2000, and 2001. This period represented the perfect combination of elite talent, national pride, and tactical execution. The Czech style blended the technical skill of Soviet hockey with a distinctly Western creativity and flair. Players like Jágr brought a unique combination of size, skill, and personality that captivated fans worldwide.